Hi, this is Nick. Welcome to ISG, where we talk all things real estate in the Czech Republic. Today, we're going to discuss what is the strategy for buying a property now with a mortgage. Statistics are showing that prices in the Czech Republic are going up. So this is putting pressure on people to get involved and buy a property so they don't miss this rush. At the same time, the interest rates are still quite high at the moment. There's talk of them coming down, but for now, your price that you're going to get for a mortgage is around 5.5%, let's say. Prices in Prague, according to statistics, have been growing around 0.5% per month for the last year. So a lot of people are thinking that if they get involved now, they'll take advantage of the price going up, even though they're paying quite a high amount of interest. So a lot of people are taking up the strategy at the moment that as the prices are increasing, if they buy a property now, then the property will be worth more in the future and they'll have made some money that way. And also, if the mortgage interest starts to come down, they can refinance their mortgage with another bank. From the beginning of this year, the maximum penalty for refinancing is 1% of the mortgage amount. So it means that people can move fairly easily between banks. Now, of course, it only makes sense to do so if this 1% is more than the savings you'll make. But if we assume that interest rates will probably come down by a couple of percent in the next few years, then you could make that move then. So what risks does this strategy have? Well, there's quite a few risks in here as far as I'm concerned. I mean, the prices are not moving that fast that it sort of feels that the prices are getting away from you. We're still not anywhere near the prices that we saw at the peak in 2022. So in exchange for, say, the property may be going up by 5% in the next year, you're faced with the fact that you'll be paying 5.5% interest on that property. So you're still paying more interest than you're making if you get a high LTV mortgage. There's always the chance that the prices will fall back a bit. I mean, if the demand doesn't continue or something major economic happens, for example, some contamination from the German real estate market, we could see prices stop going up or even fall a little bit. So in that case, you're maybe not really getting a great advantage here. And also, the interest rates may not go down. I mean, there's every chance that inflation remains high for longer and that we have to have these interest rates for a little bit higher, for a little bit longer still. So in terms of this being a must-take opportunity, I really don't think that's it. But I understand the strategy that some people are trying to employ here. From my point of view, it's always the same. There's never really a bad time to buy if you have a long enough outlook. So, I mean, if someone's looking 5 to 10 years in the future and this makes sense as a time to buy for them, then that makes perfect sense to buy then. It's, if you can afford it. What's not worth doing is taking big risks and putting a lot of money into such a project that may ultimately take a long time before it comes to fruition, and it may be something that you can't support in the future, especially, for example, if interest rates go up or something like that. So, thanks for watching. See you again soon.